Alright everyone, here we are with another video with Invest for tomorrow. To all the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel, and to all the subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video, and to stay tuned on in towards the second half of the video, guys. Right after this chart analysis, I have a ticker symbol to share with you guys, as well as the opportunities I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And if that's something you want to become part of, and you want to know what stocks I watch daily, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below in the description to the Discord, and by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. Today, I managed to find 2 home run opportunities of 20% plus, and one of our highest ones was 40% plus on the day, guys. And that's something you can become part of too, and we look forward to having you join us. So here we are with CLOV, Clover Health Investments. Now, CLOV stock, Clover Health Investments, continues to pull back. Now, it reached that $8 mark. If it breaks through it, we're watching for that $7.50, and it's getting really close, right? Yesterday, it broke through $7.96, and it jumped back up. And today, the lowest point that it reached was $8.12, and it's heading right back down to those lows. So if it breaks through $8, we need to watch how this reacts between $8 and $7.50, and if it continues to go into further weakness, guys. This has been pretty bearish, but this is not the only stock that's in the red. The whole entire market is currently in a very subtle and quiet way pulling back. A lot of investors are noticing it now in their portfolios more than ever, or just not even realizing it, because for the last several days and weeks, a lot of stocks in the growth and tech sector have been pulling back. So a lot of investors have become accustomed or used to feeling that stocks are pulling back. So they're not even noticing, right? It's almost like a numbing feeling how big this is right now, because it's not just portfolios individually or certain sectors pulling back, if not the overall market, guys. And this is why we look for opportunities daily, because when we have high conviction or we're building positions for opportunities long term, I continue to look for opportunities daily to continue moving forward and maximizing opportunities every single day in the markets, because for as long as the markets are open, opportunities will always present themselves. So in these pullbacks, right, but no one knows the bottom. If we're in a correction, there could be a bottom at some point soon in the next coming weeks or months. But if we're in a crash, no one knows the bottom, how fast it's going to be, how long it can last, right? So right now we're in the beginning of a slight correction based off the S&P 500 index. That's something to be aware of. But if it's just a correction, this is where opportunities are formed, guys. So support levels, we know we're below the 50-day moving average, right? And support levels, $7.96 right now. But then again, after that, if it breaks through $8, all the way down to $7.50, see how it reacts if the bulls try to reappear and bring it back up, or if the bears continue to tear this down. And what is it that we're looking for the bulls to actually do to push upside? Well, the first thing is the highest point reached in the pre-market. That's $8.67 for the bulls to actually break through that and turn it into support. This does not signify by any shape or form that the bulls have gained control, but that is one stepping stone to start pushing upwards and reaching newer highs. And then the next level would be 923, guys, to be turned into a support and continue to push up and build momentum. Now, if by any chance this doesn't go much slower and it doesn't jump back up, one of the best and most healthy things that can happen is consolidation, guys, between either 780, 770 being the newer low, and then all the way up to this high of 868 or even $9, guys. Looking for consolidation within that channel to go ahead, hold up, show some strength until the next catalyst that can start pushing this up to newer highs, or even a short squeeze. A lot of investors are expecting another short squeeze, especially with how much this is pulled downwards or how much it can continue to pull down. But it's not stated to be the same exact one, and I'm not saying it will be the same, it will be better or it will be worse, or if it's even going to happen. But from these lows, regardless, this stock has opportunity and growth to the upside based off analysis ratings, and one of the lowest price targets is $10. Others are averaging all the way up to $14 per share. So just based off of analysis ratings, this is looking like an opportunity, but it is something to watch right now because no one knows the bottom, and we need to see if there's some strength of consolidation or further weakness. Now, the squeeze, it's there in speculation and hype, So we got to see if that's possible as well. But that's why I'm stating, based off analysis ratings, there is some upside potential based off that information as well. If you learned something new, don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell so you don't miss a single video that I post. Share this with a friend so they can receive the insight as well. And all I ask for is 3 to 5 more minutes of your time. I have a ticker symbol to share with you guys, as well as the opportunities I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And if that's something you want to become part of, the link is down below in the description. And we look forward to having you join us. So the ticker symbol I want to share with you guys today is one that I've talked about before here on the YouTube. And we talked about it when it was in the 11s, the 12s, and it shot up, giving us a 10 to 30% plus opportunity since we first talked about it. Now it's currently pulling back, and I want to share with you guys my opinions on it and how I feel about it moving forward. But before we look at that chart and how it's becoming an opportunity, I want to share with you guys today's opportunities that I mentioned over at the Discord. I managed to find 2 home run opportunities of 20% plus at their highest point. One of them was 40% plus. And if that's something you want to become part of and you want to know what stocks I watch daily, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors all looking to learn and grow together. We look forward to having you join us. So we have LIZI, we talked about AEHR, and GLG. Now, LIZI turned out to be our worst performer of the day, giving us 5 to 10% jumps, but our home runs of the day were 20% plus at their highest points. The first one was AEHR, reached a highest point of 20% plus, and then we talked about GLG. This gave us 10% plus in the pre-market, pulled back and took off to a highest point of 40% plus. What a phenomenal day to end the week, as well as through the volatility of the market, actually looking red. My portfolio wasn't looking so great, but that's why I trade daily looking for momentum and opportunities every single day, no matter what the stock market throws at us. And that's what we go ahead and look at together over at the Discord. And that's something you can become part of too. Check it out. The link is down below, and we look forward to having you join us. So what's the stock you want to add to your watch list? What is the ticker symbol that I've talked about since it was in the 11s? Well, that ticker symbol is F, guys, Ford Motors. Now, this is a ticker symbol that I talked about when the overreaction of earnings, it pulled down, started to pull up, and when it pulled back down, it was looking like a great opportunity, and it started to run. When it hit the 1250s and pulled back to the high 11s and low 12s, I reiterated on it, and I believe I talked about it again here at the $13 or $14 mark. But in those times, I was emphasizing how there was opportunity. Then the F Ford 150, Lightning comes out, and that made a even larger catalyst, making this run all the way up to 1650, and from the 11s to 1650, this gave a 30% all the way up to 45% plus opportunity, guys. Now the stock is pulling back. Now we're currently pulling back on the S&P 500 index. If this is a correction, the opportunity is huge. If this is a crash, no one knows the bottom, right? So this is why this is the time to start watching it, paying close attention to it, pay close attention to the S&P 500, because this is part of it, as well as it's a blue chip stock. It's not just any stock. It's a slow moving stock. There's nothing crazy or exciting about it, but there's opportunity in it, guys, as you could see there. So this ticker symbol pulling back after all their innovation with the F-150 Lightning, the EMAC, right, which is a slash sports SUV electric vehicle. They brought back the Bronco, the Maverick. If sales go well, they're going to turn those into EV cars and vehicles as well. So there's a lot of expansion, innovation going on. This is not your typical Ford anymore, if not a Ford that's moving forward, guys, and moving along with the demand of innovation and tech and technology moving forward. So I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below, how you feel about this. This is definitely one to watch, not rush into. Look for consolidation or for a jump and then a big pullback again. And maybe on that pullback, it can start getting closer to its bottom, or if not, a double bottom, nearly how it happened here, right? This was the bottom, jumped up, pulled back down close to those lows, and then it took off from there. Not saying it's going to be exactly the same, but it's going to be really hard to tell. But there's nothing better than to be watching a stock early and preparing for it than to sit around and find out about it when it's running. And it's not that it's too late, but the opportunity of maximizing the opportunity is not there anymore, right? So it's all about timing and execution, preparation, and this is definitely a stock I believe has room to the upside, and analysis price targets are upgrading and actually higher every single time, and things are looking pretty good to the upside for this stock because of the position that it's in and the demand, guys. I look forward to seeing your thoughts once again down below, how you feel about this stock. Have you traded this stock? What do you think about it? And what do you even think about this pullback here with the S&P 500 index? Correction or crash? That'll be interesting to see your thoughts down below. If you want to know what stocks I watch daily, you can join us. The link is down below in the description to the Discord. And thank you guys so much for watching. This is not financial advice. I'm not here to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold any positions of the stocks I mentioned. If not, I'm here to enlighten you guys on why I watch certain stocks and what I like about them and share my opinions. As always, let's make some money.